Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another product review in the Innersense organic line. We have already covered the I Create Lift Volumizing Foam. Our last product review in the line was the I Create Hold Gel, and now it's going to be another styling product that is going to be their Inner Piece Whipped Cream Texturizer. I've had this obviously for quite some time. I'm almost done with it. I went on a little bit of a kick a while ago and haven't really picked it up in a while because I've been using their other products. But I wanted to kind of get this other product, this one out, because the other products that we'll talk about are ones you could kind of layer and use with this or as treatments and things like that. So when I got this product, I was really interested, and I can't remember what made me want to get this particular product. But when I got it and I saw what it was like, I instantly thought of the Polished Curl when she was using the Texture Taffy by Ouidad. I've not used Ouidad before, but I thought it was pretty similar, and so I'll show you how I'll do that now. I have done this previously in another video, one of my very first videos, but I thought since we're doing the whole product line review, we'll do this again, and maybe I've got a lot more information and knowledge that I can give you more comparisons in the line or to other products that might be similar. So my hair I just co-washed today. It's dripping wet, and so what I did is I took a bit here. The thing that I do like about the Innersense product is every time I think I've done way too much, I'm usually not. It's usually very rare that I've way overshot it. There's only one product that I can think of, and that will be another product that I'll go over, and that's the Quiet Calm Curl Control Cream. Everything else I've been able to really just kind of trial and error. It usually fares pretty well, even if I think I've used too much or not enough. So I take that size amount and then I put it between my hands. I'm actually gonna take my ring off. And then what you do is you kind of emulsify it in your hands. So you just kind of gonna get some friction there, and it gets real tacky and it turns into this white, really white texture. And so what I do, and I really like, and the more you do it, I feel like the tackier and like warmer it gets. So I like to see a good white cast on my hands, and then I just go and do the regular praying hands method. This to me is like a cream with extra hold that's not as hydrating as the Quiet Calm Curl Control Cream or whatever it is they call it. And then you can see I barely have any white left on my hands. So I did that on that side. Actually, that was a good amount. So I used that much on that side. That was generous, but because I didn't think I'd go through as much, we're just gonna go a little crazy today. So again, kind of emulsify it in your hands, and then you have that white cast again. So it's different than like a curl cream or the foam. It is definitely something that, and I use like a modified praying hands. I like to get it all over my hair slightly, and then I scrunch it through. See, I got a big honking booger right there. We'll see if I can get rid of that. And then I scrunch it through until I don't see the white in my hands anymore. If I've used too much, for example, maybe right now, and I re-emulsify my hands, I have it again. So usually I like to do that once, but because I went through the first glob so fast, I'll do it twice. And then I'm gonna flip and do the same on the other side of my hair. So you can see it doesn't leave a white cast. It feels like a cream, but lighter. And while I'm scrunching through, I will just read about this. So it's a lightweight, flexible hold to create separation, texture, and definition, even on fine hair. This says it's non-drying, petroleum free, and it protects styles from humidity, controlling frizz and flyaways. And so this says to add piecey texture to your style, emulsify a small amount of inner piece by rubbing your palms together. Apply on dry hair to add separation and definition. Apply on wet hair for texture and hold. So it's kind of between like a cream and like a balm, like a traditional balm. And so it has a nice light scent. I don't have the newer version. I use this many times, and I've actually given lots of samples to my friends. And so this has lasted me, I bought this about a year ago. I am going to diffuse this. This is something I guess you could air dry, but I generally like to diffuse with this one. I like the way it feels. From what I remember, it doesn't give me as much volume as some of the other products, but in this winter and it's dry, is a nice product to go to because I don't have issue with frizz or humidity in where I'm living, but because this is a cream, I feel that it's a bit more hydrating and like really gives some protection to my curls because of how dry it is. So I'm gonna plot for a bit, I'll diffuse, you've seen that a million times, and then we'll come back to what it looks like after. So we're back and my hair is 100% dry. It's actually been a few hours since I've dried it. I've been outside and driving around and doing stuff with my kids. So you can tell that I do have good volume. I feel like I can feel, my hair almost feels like it's like second day hair, like the grit of second day hair, if you know what I mean. It definitely has texture to it, and it is piecier, so much more defined, and not in a bad way because I still do have volume. You can see I've got some good definition and some good hold in some of these curls, so that's really good. And so this is really nice. This would be great even like as a pomade if you were a guy. I think if you want to, you kind of use it on your ends for second day hair. If you have shorter hair, you want to have a little bit of texture in that too. This is nice. If you're looking for definition, like good movement, but piecier hair, not like clumped fluffy hair like I tend to get in Innersense, then you would like this one. If this one does not work out well for you, you feel like you need something more, a little bit heavier, then the Quiet Calm Curl Control Cream would be up your alley. For me, I'm not going to do a demo of this. I'm not going to show you what it looks like on my hair. Essentially what it looks like on my hair is like I way over moisturize my hair. It doesn't quite matter how much I use, but in the full range of the line, I think that if this doesn't work for you, this one will, and if this hasn't worked for you, this one probably will. Different kind of finishes because this will give you that textured, defined look, where this one, I really can't speak on what it's supposed to do because it doesn't quite do that for me. I do tend to use this with my daughter. Has curlier hair than mine. It's very dry on the ends. So I will use this to comb through her hair and braid it, and because this gives such a really great hydration and moisture, and her hair, you know, she's just 3, so she's rubbing it all over the carpet. So if you want to know more about this, I will talk a little bit more about this in my Innersense wrap up, but I haven't found success with this, and so, but my advice would be if this has been too heavy for you because you have fine hair like mine, try this one out. Different textures, I think it's probably gives different finishes, definitely more piecey, gritty, like in a good way, for the Whipped Cream Texturizer. I think this is a really great option if you like curl creams. For me, Innersense so far, the gel works all year round. I think it's a great option all the time. The foam, again, is great, but I think that would be more appropriate for my hair in the summer and spring. You know, I just want big, fluffy, awesome curls where it's not so bone dry in the atmosphere. And then I like to try to use a cream, but for my hair is fine. It's easily weighed down, so it's tough to find a cream that defines, gives volume, but also gives that moisture and hydration that my hair really needs, and that's really lacking in the winter time. So this is a nice option. I think even year-round, if you want like a piecier look, especially when your hair is shorter, this is really quite lovely. So that is the Whipped Cream Texturizer. I had touched on this previously, one of my first videos way before, but I know I do get some comments that using this product is a little bit of a learning curve, especially when you try to emulsify it in your hands and people don't know quite how to use it. You could layer this on top of the volumizing lotion. I will touch on that probably next week. And if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe also so you don't miss out on the rest of our product line. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.